Lynnae, I'm trying to keep it together because I just went through my set bag right now. We did not organize for this. We are showing a real, raw.
It's real. It's raw.
Self.
Yeah.
I just found meat with a Band-Aid stuck in my set bag. That's what we're working with today.
I love it. We're talking about
true,
set bags today. Set bags.
Yeah. Okay. So the crazy thing about set bags is to become kind of I call it a fuck it bag sometimes. Like,
yeah.
I want to have everything that I might need, especially if I'm day checking and someone might ask me for something. I'm gonna have glues and bloods and dirt, just little tiny little bits of everything in one big bag.
Yeah.
So I'm laughing because I found beef jerky in there, but really, like, I've got chopsticks, I've got brushes, I've got palettes. I'm like, anything that you need. I got electrolytes.
Yeah.
Like, I got it all in here. So this is my big set bag that I carry.
So
with
this
my
is
tissues.
your
Everybody's
big
always
extra bag.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Can I borrow a tissue?" Like, bitch, don't give that back, please.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think also we can talk a little bit about how to prepare an actor bag. Maybe you're watching like one person and you're just like, this is just for them. Mm-hmm. Corona's still here. We're not going to be swapping cooties over. So yeah, do you have like an actor bag that you like to prepare for a specific actor? You just carry one big carry-all and then throw a couple of things in the actor bag?
No, I like to split them up. I kind of also have like a medium bag between those two.
So, I do too.
Yeah. So I have one that this is sort of my, like, when I'm a key or third or fourth on a show, I have this bag. It's like a bigger, but more like not as big as like a could be anything bag, because that my could be anything bag also has a little blow dryer and like an extra iron in it. Yeah. But this, this has like some wig tape and combs and markers, and I haven't used this in a minute. There's like some hair color powder. There's
which one's that? What's that hair color powder?
Madison Reed.
Oh, I just tried that for the first time because I have like this bald stuff here, and so I just comb it in.
Yeah, oh, yes, I like Color Wow too.
I haven't tried it, but I got that one and I love it.
Yeah, same kind of, it's going to have like...
So people aren't coming to you for hygiene related stuff. Like all day long, we got people asking us to help them with their boogers, their eye boogers, their toothpick situation, their mouthwash. I mean, yeah, we have to have it all. So I like to keep my little actor bag stocked.
But then I have
tissues.
My bag.
Yeah.
But then I also have a bag that's similar to that, but smaller. And this is sort of also like a catch-all bag that has like combs and brushes and products. I like this one because it's not plastic, although the back is. I have don't look at where that's from. I got my earplugs in there. But
we're judging you.
But you can wash this and it comes out looking the same. This is called Set to Go. I don't even know if you can get these anymore. But I really like the size of this. You can put a full-size can of hairspray in this as well.
Oh.
And I just like the way it like feels on my body rather than long, whatever. Crossbody. Also from that same brand. This bigger guy. This is also, like, I got some raisins. What else do I got in here? A living conditioner.
It's Lynnae. Lynnae's the one who's been crop dusting us all afternoon.
What does it have to do with raisins?
Raisins? No, raisins make it anyway. Continue.
I don't think raisins affect
She's
my
a delicate flower, Lynnae.
Look, I even have like, I got like cold medicine in here. I've got lint roller. I've got another little bag that has like, I gave somebody some pads yesterday and tampons.
Okay, you know what I want to see? I want to see, like, this is an art in itself, right? Locking down your set bag, your actor bags, your kit.
Depends on the show.
Want you guys, somebody who's like on Instagram here, comment who has the best like setup. I want to know who are like the elevated people that are doing some rocking and rolling setbacks. I mean, it's a very personalized thing. Everybody has their own needs, but
I accept that it is a constantly changing and moving thing. It is a living organism of its own. Same with the actual like suitcase and the set of that and how it's laid out. Constantly.
And the sign of the times too is that everybody has just caved and said, "Oh, fuck it all. We're just throwing everybody's bags in one big Hulkin, and somebody's the designated like person dragging the Hulkin bag around." And I refuse to do it. I will not buy a Hulkin.
I know. Well, somebody gave me one, which is wonderful, but I want it to stay nice. I don't want to take it somewhere that it could end up in dirt, so I leave it at home. I use it.
And they get heavy, and someone's still having to.
Yeah, I load in and load out with it, but that's it. So along with like this bag or the bigger plastic bag, I will also have an actor bag or two actor bags. and I keep them at my station, and depending on who I'm going in for, I bring in which bag I'm covering. If I'm covering like, you know,
Got you.
for featured background and one of the lead actors, or, you know.
Here's a pet peeve that I have, and I want to hear people's thoughts on this. When you're in a tight space, like I'm not a tiny person. I'm 5'9", and I'm like, I could come at a bitch, right? Like I'm big. So when I've got like all these bags hanging off of me, I might be covering, like lately, you know, we're trying to separate actors and you just cover maybe one or two people. But sometimes, like before COVID, I remember getting out of the van one time on Top Gun, and I had like 15 bags strapped to me, and I got my bucket bag, and I'm like, how do I get into a space like when my whole body is now like, I feel like these are a part of me now, these huge bags. So my pet peeve is like seeing like how we can get an actor bag that sits on us properly, that doesn't maybe come out this way, but that can sit in front, which is why like this one has like a little belt attachment to it, the Vivian Baker one. You can wrap it around or do a strap.
Yeah.
And then you're not like knocking into like all these background artists that are in a scene. Like you can like wiggle your way through like a party scene and open up your little front pouch and kind of like, you know, do what you need to do and not like take up so much space.
And
like, I mean, take up space in life, women take up space, but when I'm on set, I want to like I want to feel like minimized. I want to like sneak in and sneak out and not have this like huge presence of carrying 800 bags. So, you know, what's the main things that you keep? Like, let's focus. What's the main things that you keep in that one bag that you've got on you at all times?
I had this on me yesterday.
That's this one for me.
Yesterday, I have several different kinds of combs, toothbrushes for flyaways and for edges. I really do like this product. It's called Dart. It's for flyaways.
Okay.
If it's your personal product, you can use it straight onto your hair, but I, you know, use it on my hand, put it on people. Flyaways. You know, I love milk, but this doesn't always fit in my bag, so I'll use some other kind of finishing product.
So you're just on flyaway patrol, just keeping hair.
One of my favorite little brushes, sanitizer. I've got a texture spray. I've got an what is this called? Alcohol.
Booze.
I got a regular hairspray. Thank you, Jamie Lee, for making me obsessed with Tresemme. I got we've talked about this. One of my little freehold, like a pomade texture spray or a texture cream, and then right now I'm using this Virtue product, which is not unlike milk. That it's like a finishing for split ends, flyaways, that kind of thing. And then
and that's what people don't realize. It's so much.
A little water.
It's so much. Now,
and this is basic. This is basic. Nothing specific.
Yeah, that's why, I mean, makeup artists, we kind of have, you know, a lot of people right now that are making items for us to kind of like condense things. And so palettes are our best friends right now. Vueset. Oh, let's see.
I started carrying this when I'm taking care of lace and things like that. I put my glues and things in that.
Perfect. Yeah. So it's the same thing with us. Like for an actor bag, you want to have your Q-tips, your tissues, your eye drops, your anti-shine products, and whatever makeup and brushes you were using for that day. Daiso is really helpful. You know, for getting like packs of like little tissues. Amazon, I keep my beauty blenders in here. You want to have blot papers. A lot of times you want to always keep on hand like little tiny little bottles. I can put hand lotion. I can put my glues. I can do a little Prosade. I can put a little blood in there. I basically just want to be ready at all times. So I keep things really minimal. As like I said, that's my pet peeve. I don't want to take up a ton of space and break my back. I want to work for a long time and not carry a ton of stuff around. So I depot things into the Vueset little containers. These are absolutely amazing. I have like tons of different concealers in there. But yeah, I mean, that's the main thing about, you know, working safely and having yourself prepared to handle anything when you can't get back to the trailer. So, you know, we could keep this conversation going on for forever, but we are out of time. So what I want to hear from people is, you know, we just went through a mishmash of what's in our bucket bags, our actor bags, our main bag that we carry on our body at all times. What is everybody using right now? What are some things that you love? What are some things that you have to have in your bag that maybe we didn't even talk about today? You know, reusable utensils. I've got my chopsticks that I wash after a meal.
I do too.
So yeah, anyway, Lynnae, this has been fun. And I cannot wait to join you again for the next one. You guys comment and let us know if there's some things that you think that we should have in our kit that is essential. And maybe we'll check it out and talk about it on the podcast.
Like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching, everybody. And